Hello, my friends. Dr. Mandel here. I want to share something extremely important. Especially for those of you who are 50 years and older, and even younger folks who are taking their health seriously. We all know how essential protein is for maintaining muscle mass, especially as we age. Why? Because once we hit our 40s and 50s, we begin to lose muscle naturally. This process is called sarcopenia, and if we don't fight it, it can lead to weakness, poor balance, fatigue, and even more serious health complications. Now, most people reach for eggs as a go-to protein source, and yes, eggs are fantastic. One egg has about 6 grams of protein, plus healthy fats and essential nutrients like choline, BHT, RS, THE, SHOK, ER. There's a food that contains even more protein than eggs, gram for gram, like this. I want to talk to you about something that most people don't realize is happening to them right now. It's slow, it's sneaky, and it's affecting your health more than you might think. I'm talking about muscle loss. And not just from lack of exercise, I'm talking about a natural process that happens to every single one of us as we age. It's called sarcopenia. And trust me, this is something we all need to take seriously. You're starting around the age of 30. Yes, 30. Our bodies begin to lose muscle mass little by little. And by the time we're in our 50s or 60s, that loss begins to accelerate. It's not uncommon for seniors, 3% to 5% of their muscle mass per decade. That might not sound like a lot, but over time it adds up. And it's not just about looking toned or strong. It's about how well your body functions, how balanced you are, how much energy you have, and how independent you stay as you get older. Now, I know some of you are thinking, Dr. Mandel, I walk every day. I stay active, and that's great. I love that. But walking alone isn't enough to stop this muscle loss. Your body needs the right fuel, especially protein. And it needs consistent movement and resistance to maintain muscle tissue. If you're not giving your body what it needs, it's going to break down muscle faster than it builds it. That's the law of nature. That's biology. But the good news is you can do something about it. When we lose muscle, we start to see all sorts of problems. We get weaker. We tire out faster. Getting out of a chair feels harder. Climbing stairs becomes a chore. Our posture changes, and here's something most people don't think about. We become more prone to falls and injuries. The body loses stability, and the reflexes slow down. Small slip becomes a serious injury. Broken hips, torn ligaments, long recovery times, all because we didn't protect our muscle mass when we had the chance. And muscle is not just about movement. It's actually a metabolic powerhouse. The more lean muscle you have, the more calories your body burns, even at rest. That's right. Muscle helps regulate your weight and keeps your metabolism working efficiently. When you lose muscle, your metabolism slows down. You gain fat more easily. You become insulin resistant. Your blood sugar climbs. So we're not just talking about strength here. We're talking about overall health. Sarcopenia also impacts your immune system. Your muscles release special substances called myokines, which help control inflammation and support your immune function. When muscle disappears, you lose that support like this. That's why people with low muscle mass tend to get sick more often and recover more slowly. Now, I want you to think about this. Every time you take a step, every time you reach, stand, sit, or lift something, you're using dozens of muscles. Your body relies on them every second of the day. So if those muscles start wasting away, what happens to your independence? What happens to your quality of life? I'll tell you, it begins to shrink. And I don't want that for you. I want you living long, strong, and fully alive. The good news is that you have the power to stop this process, or at the very least slow it down dramatically. It all starts with awareness and then taking action. That's why I'm talking to you today. You need to fuel your muscles with enough high quality protein like the Greek yogurt we talked about. And you need to activate those muscles regularly with movement, especially resistance training. That doesn't mean lifting heavy weights at the gym. It can be light dumbbells, resistance bands, even body weight exercises at home. What matters is consistency. You've got to send a message to your body that your muscles are needed, and you're going to keep using them. Even if you're 60, 70 or 80, it's never too late. Studies show that seniors who start strength training and increase their protein intake can regain significant amounts of muscle. And more importantly, this function, they move better, they feel better, their energy goes up, their pain goes down, they sleep better, they live with purpose. And I love seeing that transformation. But what breaks my heart is when people give up too soon. They say, well, I'm just getting old, as if aging means decline is automatic. That's not true. Yes, this aging happens, but decline is optional when you take care of yourself. The human body is incredibly resilient. Rebuild can heal. It can adapt, but only if you work with it like this, not against it. So here's what I want you to take away today. Muscle loss is real. It's happening to millions of people silently. And it's robbing them of strength, confidence, and freedom. Yes, but you can take control. You can give your body the protein it needs, like a cup of Greek yogurt packed with 20 grams of high-quality protein. You can get moving. You can start now, today, not tomorrow, not next week. Today. Because every day you wait, you lose a little more ground. And every day you take action, you build momentum toward a stronger, healthier future. You deserve to feel strong. You deserve to move without pain. You deserve to age with power and grace. I believe in you. I care about you. And I'm here to help you every step of the way. I want to challenge something that many of us have believed for years. We've all been told, eat your eggs. They're the best source of protein. And yes, I agree, eggs are wonderful. They are one of nature's most complete foods. They contain high-quality protein, essential amino acids, healthy fats, and important nutrients like choline and B12. But I want to open your eyes to something you may not have considered. Something that might actually be better than eggs when it comes to supporting your muscle health, especially as you age. Now listen closely. There is a food that's richer in protein per serving than eggs, easier to digest, and packed with extra benefits that go beyond just muscle building. That food is Greek yogurt. I'm talking about the plain, unsweetened, non-fat or low-fat kind. Not the sugary fruit on the bottom stuff. Real Greek yogurt. Let's compare for a second. One large egg gives you about 6 grams of protein. That's great. But now look at Greek yogurt. Just 1 cup of it can deliver up to 20 grams of protein. That's more than 3 eggs worth of protein in 1 serving. Think about that. You're getting a powerful, concentrated source of protein that's also easy on the stomach. You don't have to crack a shell or cook anything. You just open up and eat. Why does this matter? Because protein is not optional, especially as we age. When we're young, our bodies are more efficient at using the protein we eat. But once we pass 40, that efficiency drops. We actually need more protein to do the same repair and rebuilding that used to come easily. So if we're not getting enough high-quality protein daily, we start to lose muscle, our metabolism slows, and we begin to feel tired, weaker, and more vulnerable to illness and injury. That's where Greek yogurt comes in. It's a muscle-building machine. It contains casein and whey, 2 types of protein that digest at different speeds. Why is fast-acting giving your muscles quick nourishment right after a workout or in the morning? Casein digests slowly, providing a steady release of amino acids over time. Perfect for recovery, for maintaining muscle during the night or between meals. And let's talk about bioavailability. That's how well your body can absorb and use the nutrients you eat. The protein in Greek yogurt has a very high bioavailability, meaning your muscles can actually use what you're feeding them. This is key. It's not just about how much protein is in your food. It's about how much of it your body can utilize. Greek yogurt is a winner in that department. Now you might be wondering, Dr. Mandel, what about cholesterol? What about fats in eggs? Well, eggs are safe for most people, and I still recommend them. But for those who are watching their cholesterol or need a leaner source of protein, Greek yogurt gives you the protein without the extra fat. A cup of non-fat Greek yogurt is almost pure protein, 0 saturated fat, low calories, and no cholesterol. It's a fantastic option for people with heart conditions or weight concerns. Let's not forget what else is packed in there. Calcium, which supports your bones, vitamin B12, which helps your brain and nervous system, and probiotics, which feed your gut. And your gut, by the way, is the foundation of your immune system, your mood, and even your energy. So when you're eating Greek yogurt, you're not just building muscle, you're healing your gut, strengthening your bones, and improving your whole body health. It's simple. It's effective, and it's affordable. You can find it in any grocery store. It requires no cooking, no prep time, Just open scoop and enjoy. And you can make it delicious too. This, add a handful of blueberries for antioxidants, sprinkle in some chia seeds for fiber and omega-3s, mix a teaspoon of honey or cinnamon, use it as a base for smoothies, this, or even as a substitute for sour cream. The possibilities are endless. And let me tell you something that many people don't know. Seniors, especially this, need to be eating protein more frequently throughout the day, not just a big steak at dinner. Your body can only use so much protein at one time. So spacing it out, including Greek yogurt at breakfast or as a midday snack, helps maintain a steady supply of amino acids to your muscles. This supports repair, recovery, and strength all day long. And to my friends who say, Dr. Mandel, I don't tolerate dairy well, I hear you. Greek yogurt is actually lower in lactose than regular yogurt or milk like this. And many people who are lactose sensitive find they can eat it without issues. But if not, there are lactose-free Greek-style yogurts made from coconut, almond, or soy milk that still have added protein. You have options. Now, I know this might sound like a small change, replacing eggs with yogurt once a day, But let me tell you, these small changes stack up. Over a week, over a month, over a year, the cumulative effect of giving your body better protein sources can be life-changing. You start to feel more energized, your joints ache less, you move easier, you recover faster, you feel alive again. That's what I want for you. I don't just want you getting older, I want you getting stronger. You deserve to thrive, to move freely, to live without fear of falling or slowing down. And that starts with nourishing your muscles every single day. So yes, eggs are still great. Keep them in your routine. But don't miss the opportunity to power up protein with Greek yogurt. It's one of the most efficient, most versatile, and most health-promoting foods you can eat. You have one body. Treat it right. Feed it well. Support it with the nutrients it needs to stay strong, stable, and full of life. I'm here to give you tools. I'm here to remind you of your potential. I'm here to help you make decisions that bring out the best version of you, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And it all starts with what you put on your plate. So start today. Swap it in, give your body that extra edge. Your future self will thank you. I want to dive deeper into something powerful, something simple, affordable, and absolutely life-changing. We've already talked about how Greek yogurt is one of the best sources of protein. Even better than eggs gram for gram. But I want you to understand this food does so much more than just help your muscles. It's one of those rare, beautiful foods that works on multiple systems in your body all at once. Greek yogurt isn't just a protein powerhouse. It's a nutritional gift, especially for those of you over 40, 50, 60, and beyond. You see, as we age, our needs change. What your body could get away with in your 20s doesn't cut it anymore. You need nutrients that protect you, restore you, and keep your systems running smoothly. And Greek yogurt checks all those boxes. Let's start with calcium. We all know calcium is important for our bones. But do you know why it's absolutely critical as you age? After 40, especially in women, bone density starts to decline. That's called osteopenia. And if left unchecked like this, it can lead to osteoporosis, brittle, fragile bones that break easily from a fall or even a bump. That's serious. A fractured hip or spine can change your life overnight. And what's one of the best ways to fight that? Calcium. 1 cup of Greek yogurt can give you 20% to 30% of your daily calcium needs. That's huge. And calcium doesn't just help your bones. It helps your nerves fire properly. It supports heart function, and it keeps your muscles contracting smoothly. This is not optional stuff, folks. These are the basics of staying alive and thriving. Now, let's talk about vitamin B12. This vitamin is vital for your brain and nervous system. Without enough B12, people can feel foggy, tired, even depressed. They may have tingling in their hands or feet. Their memory starts to slip. And guess what? B12 absorption declines with age, especially after 50. That's why so many older adults become deficient without even realizing it. But Greek yogurt contains a good dose of B12. It helps keep your nerves protected and your mental clarity sharp. This is brain food, plain and simple. Now here's something I get excited about, and that's probiotics. These are the friendly bacteria that live in your gut. And guess what? Your gut is central to everything. Digestion, immunity, mood, energy, even how you process nutrients. But antibiotics, poor diet, stress, and aging can all throw your gut out of balance. Knee up like this, that's when bloating, constipation, fatigue, and even inflammation start creeping in. This Greek yogurt, when it contains live and active cultures, gives your gut millions of healthy bacteria that restore balance. It's like planting seeds in a garden that's been neglected. These probiotics help break down food, absorb nutrients, and even produce natural chemicals that reduce inflammation throughout your body. And let me tell you, inflammation is at the root of so many modern diseases: heart disease, arthritis, diabetes, even Alzheimer's. They're all linked to chronic, low-grade inflammation like this. That's why I tell people all the time, heal your gut and you'll heal your life. And get this. There's a growing amount of research showing that probiotics in foods like Greek yogurt can even help with mood regulation. That's right. The gut and brain are connected by what's called the gut-brain axis. Your gut actually produces neurotransmitters, including serotonin, the feel-good chemical. So when your gut is healthy, your brain feels calmer, more focused, and less anxious. That's why I always say, if you're feeling down or mentally sluggish, don't just look at your head. Look at your gut. Let's talk about one more amazing thing about Greek yogurt. It's also rich in potassium. Potassium is essential for blood pressure control. It balances out the sodium in your body, supports heart rhythm, and helps prevent cramping and fatigue. Most people don't get enough potassium, especially if they're eating processed foods and not enough fresh whole foods. Greek yogurt gives you a natural boost. Now I want to say something important. When I talk about Greek yogurt, I'm not talking about the sugary flavored kinds that are packed with 20 grams of added sugar. That's not what your body needs. I'm talking about plain unsweetened Greek yogurt. That's the real medicine. If you need to sweeten it up, use a few fresh berries, a drizzle of raw honey, or some cinnamon. Keep it real. Keep it clean. Remember, Greek yogurt is also very filling. That means it helps with appetite control. The protein and fat content, if you get low fat or whole, helps stabilize your blood sugar. You're not going to get those crashes and cravings 2 hours later. That's why it makes such a powerful breakfast or midday snack, especially for those watching their weight or trying to control type 2 diabetes. So let me bring this home for you. This one food, Greek yogurt, supports muscle growth, bone strength, brain function, gut, heart health, weight management, and even emotional well-being, all in one small bowl. That's the kind of food I want you eating. That's what I want in your refrigerator. That's what I want you sharing with your parents, your spouse, your kids. Because this applies to all ages, but especially to those over 50. You don't need fancy supplements. You don't need miracle pills. You need real food that works with your biology. Not against it. That's what keeps us young, strong, and full of life. You can start today. Replace that sugary cereal, that pastry, that empty snack, and grab a bowl of Greek yogurt instead. Give your body the fuel it needs to heal. Nourish your cells, feed your gut, support your muscles, your brain, and your bones. And most of all, believe that you can make a difference in your own health. These are simple choices, and they add up to powerful results over time. Small hinges swing big doors, my friend. Your body is always listening. Feed it right, and it will reward you. I'm proud of you for caring enough to learn. I'm here to guide you, to encourage you, and to give you tools that work. Knee up like this. I want to share something with you today that I believe can make a huge difference in your health and longevity, especially as you age. We've been talking about Greek yogurt and why this food is such a powerful tool for your body, not just because of the protein, the calcium, the probiotics, or the vitamins, although all those are fantastic, but because of how easy and versatile it is to work into your everyday routine. Now listen closely, one of the biggest challenges I see with people in trying to improve their diet, especially my senior patients, is that they feel overwhelmed. Doc, I don't know what to eat. I don't know how to cook. I don't feel like preparing big meals. I'm tired. I don't have an appetite in the morning. I hear this all the time. And you know what? I understand this. Life gets busy. Energy drops. Routines get thrown off. But your body still needs nourishment, and that's where simplicity matters. Greek yogurt is one of the most convenient, no excuse foods you can include in your diet. There's no cooking, no complicated ingredients, no cleanup. You open it up, stir it, and you're ready to go. That's it. It takes 30 seconds. And for that tiny bit of effort, you're getting a nutrient-dense food that supports your muscles, your gut, your brain, and your bones. And here's the beauty of Eidig. It's incredibly versatile. This Greek yogurt is like a blank canvas. You can go sweet, savory, breakfast, snack, even dinner if you want a quick breakfast that fuels your body. Grab a bowl of Greek yogurt. This, add a few slices of banana, a sprinkle of chia seeds, and maybe a few walnuts or almonds. You've got protein, fiber, healthy fats, potassium, and omega-3s. All in one bowl. This, and your body will feel the difference. You'll stay full longer, your blood sugar will stay balanced, and you won't be crashing mid-morning. Now maybe you need a midday snack. This, something between lunch and dinner so you don't end up overeating later. Instead of reaching for chips, cookies, or soda, things that steal from your health, reach for Greek yogurt. This, you can mix in cinnamon to help balance blood sugar, or a few berries for antioxidants. You don't need to overthink it. Just keep it simple, clean, and natural. Some people even use Greek yogurt as a base for smoothies. And I love that idea. Toss it in a blender with spinach, a handful of frozen berries, some flax seeds, and water or unsweetened almond milk. In 2 minutes, you have a protein-packed meal that supports every system in your body. That's something you can take on the go. That's something you can even if you don't feel like chewing a big meal. That's nourishment right there. Now here's a trick a lot of people don't know. This Greek yogurt can also be used in savory meals. You can use it as a replacement for sour cream. Put it on top of baked potatoes, chili, or a bowl of lentils. You can stir it into soups to make them creamy without the heavy cream. You can even make healthy dips by mixing Greek yogurt with herbs, garlic, or lemon juice. It becomes a delicious, tangy spread that's loaded with protein and nutrients. Not preservatives and sodium like most store-bought versions. Let's say you're struggling to eat at night. Maybe you get hungry after dinner but don't want something heavy. Maybe you're worried about gaining weight or disrupting your sleep. Greek yogurt is a fantastic nighttime option. It's like high in protein and slow digesting, especially the casein protein. That means it feeds your muscles while you sleep, helping to prevent muscle breakdown overnight. This is especially important for seniors because nighttime is when your body is healing and rebuilding. Give it the tools it needs and you'll wake up stronger. And here's the beautiful part. This food is not expensive. You can find it in almost every grocery store. It keeps well in the fridge. You can buy individual servings for convenience. Or larger tubs to save money. If you're on a budget, this is one of the best returns on investment you can make for your health. Instead of spending money on chips, crackers, soda, or fast food, things that weaken your body, spend it on real food that helps you feel better, move better, and live longer. Let me speak to my seniors for a second. As we age, our appetite often decreases, but our nutrient needs actually increase. Isn't that something? We eat less, but need more to stay strong. That's why every bite counts. You need high quality calories, and Greek yogurt gives you that. Not empty calories, but functional nutrition. Food that has a purpose, that fuels your body's healing systems, and keeps you from feeling tired, weak, or foggy. Many seniors also struggle with digestive issues. Bloating, constipation, irregularity, The probiotics in Greek yogurt help restore the balance of bacteria in your gut, improving digestion and even supporting your immune system. This is a food that can prevent illness. Doing up like this, not just treat symptoms. That's the mindset we need to adopt. Prevention, not just reaction. I've seen people who added just one serving of Greek yogurt to their daily routine and noticed a difference in energy, digestion, and appetite control within a week or two. Small changes, big results. And don't think this is only for seniors. This is for everyone, kids, athletes, busy professionals. But for seniors in particular, the convenience of Greek yogurt makes it ideal. It doesn't require teeth. It's soft, cold, and soothing. You can eat it when you're on medication, when you're recovering from illness, when your appetite is low. Knee up like this. It meets your body where you are. And for my plant-based friends, yes, there are now plant-based Greek-style yogurts made from almonds, cashews, and coconut like this. Some even have added pea protein or soy protein to match the nutritional content. So if you're dairy-free, you still have options. So here's the takeaway like this. Your health doesn't need to be complicated. You don't need $1 million diet. You need simple habits done consistently with foods that nourish you deeply. Greek yogurt is one of those foods. It's easy, it's fast, it's healing. It fits into your life, no matter your schedule, energy level, or cooking skills. Start with 1 serving a day. Use it to replace something less healthy. Make it your go-to snack or your muscle repairing nighttime meal. You'll notice the difference. Your body will thank you. And remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about doing a little better today than yesterday. You have the power to heal. You have the power to make choices that protect your body. Support your mind and energize your life. I'm here to guide you every step of the way. I want to close this series of thoughts with something that brings it all together. Something many people overlook, but I believe it's one of the most important parts of living a long, strong, and healthy life. And that is consistency. It's about the daily habits you create, the small decisions you make every day. Especially when it comes to what you put in your body. We've talked about the incredible protein content of Greek yogurt. We've talked about how it helps your muscles, your bones, your gut, your immune system, your brain, all of it. But none of this matters, my friend, if you're not consistent. Eating 1 healthy meal a week won't change your life. Lifting weights once a month won't build muscle. Just like brushing your teeth once in a while won't keep them clean. It's what you do daily that adds up. So let me remind you, Greek yogurt, as simple as it seems, can be a powerful daily habit to help you prevent muscle loss, especially as you get older. That's what I want to focus on now. This isn't about trends or fads. It's about building a life that supports strength, mobility, and every day for the rest of your life. Now let's talk real for a moment. As we age, we naturally start to lose muscle. That's called sarcopenia. It's not just about appearance. It's not about having big arms or looking lean. It's about functionality. Your muscles protect your joints. They keep you standing upright. They help you get up off the floor, carry groceries, climb stairs, walk confidently, and stay independent. When you lose muscle, you lose mobility. And when you lose mobility, your health declines fast. But here's the good news. You can fight this. You can stop it. You can reverse it. But only if you give your body the raw materials it needs. That means protein. My friend, high quality, complete protein. And Greek yogurt gives you exactly that and more. Let me paint a picture. Imagine you start your day with Greek yogurt, just a cup. You stir in a few berries, maybe a tablespoon of chia seeds or flax. That small decision sets the tone for your day. You've already given your body 15 to 20 grams of protein, and it's only breakfast. That means your muscles have what they need to repair, to grow, and to stay strong. Your metabolism is fired up. Your blood sugar is stable. You're not crashing at 10 a.m. looking for a donut or another cup of coffee. You're building momentum. And when you build momentum, the right choices start to get easier. That's the secret. One good decision leads to the next. Maybe you feel a little more energy. You're more motivated to take a walk. You make a better choice at lunch. You drink more water. You stretch in the evening. And it all starts with 1 habit. That's how transformation happens. And I'll tell you something else. When you consistently feed your muscles what they need, they start to respond. Even if you're 60, 70, 80 years old, it doesn't matter. I've seen people in their 80s start a gentle strength training routine and rebuild muscle, reverse frailty, and regain independence. Just because they finally gave their body the right fuel. Greek yogurt is part of that fuel. The amino acids in Greek yogurt, especially leucine, stimulate a process called muscle protein synthesis. That's how your body repairs and builds new muscle fibers. But here's the thing. You can't stimulate this process without enough protein. And most seniors simply aren't getting enough. They're having toast for breakfast, soup for lunch, maybe a little chicken at dinner. That's not enough to protect your muscles, my friend. You need consistent, high quality protein spread throughout your day, not just one big meal. Greek yogurt makes that so easy. It's convenient, it's portable, it doesn't require cooking. You can keep it in the fridge and grab it anytime. And that consistency, that's what protects you. Now, maybe you're already exercising. Maybe you're walking, lifting light weights up like this, doing some yoga. That's fantastic. But exercise without proper nutrition is like trying to build a house without bricks like this. You're doing the work. But your body doesn't have the materials to build with. That's why Greek yogurt is such a powerful partner to any exercise plan. It gives you the bricks, the protein, to rebuild stronger muscle after every movement. And let me remind you, protein isn't just about muscles. It also helps repair tissues. Support your immune system, balance your hormones, and even stabilize your mood. It's one of the most vital macronutrients in your body. But you have to get it consistently. 1 day of high protein followed by 4 days of skipping meals won't cut it. Your body thrives on rhythm, routine, and regularity. And I want to be very clear. You don't have to eat perfect, knee up like this. You don't have to follow some complicated diet plan. I don't care if you're paleo, plant-based, low carb, or just eating clean. What matters is that you consistently nourish your body day in and day out with whole healing foods. Greek yogurt is one of those foods. Use it in a way that works for you. Make it your breakfast. Make it your snack. Make it your post-workout recovery. Your dessert. If you're worried about dairy, try a lactose-free version. If you prefer plant-based, look for Greek-style coconut or almond yogurts with added protein. The point is to find your version and stick with it. Make it a daily ritual, like brushing your teeth, like taking your walk, like calling someone you love. Small things done regularly become powerful over time. I want to challenge you. For the next 30 days, include Greek yogurt in every day. Every day. No pressure. No perfection, just consistency. Make it your daily anchor, your reminder that you are taking care of yourself, that you are doing something good for your body. Something your future self will thank you for. Because remember, my friend, health is not about doing one big thing once. It's about doing small things every single day. And the best time to start is now. You have the power, you have the tools, and you have a friend right here who believes in you every step of the way. My friends, before we end, I want to leave you with a final message that comes straight from the heart. You are not powerless in your health. You are not a victim of age. I don't care how old you are, how long you've been struggling, or how many setbacks you've had, you can always begin again. You have the ability to nourish your body, to strengthen your muscles, to protect your bones, and to build a better future for yourself. But it starts with small steps. Little things done daily with